Let's take a look at question number 5, page 5 from the text. Here we have a differential equation dx dt equals the right hand side that you see, where k is a constant. First part of the question asks us to classify whether or not we have an ordinary or a partial differential equation. To do that, we're going to take a look at the derivatives. Notice that you have a dx dt on the left hand side. That's your only derivative present in this problem. And since that derivative is taken with respect to only one variable t, this is an indication that we have an ordinary differential equation, or ODE. Next, we're asked to take a look at the order of the differential equation. And the order is going to be represented by the highest derivative that we have present. And since we only have the one dx dt, that's going to be first order. So that means that the equation itself is of order 1 because we only have a first order derivative present. Next, we're asked to identify the independent and dependent variables in this equation. I usually start by taking a look at the derivatives that are present. And again, we're taking a derivative with respect to t, so that's going to mean that t is going to be the independent variable in this case. And t is a derivative with respect to x, so that makes x the dependent variable in this case. Lastly, we're asked to determine whether or not the ordinary differential equation is linear or non-linear. And we'd already determined that we had an ordinary differential equation from part 1. And to determine whether or not it's linear or non-linear, it's linear if you can make this equation look like equation 7 on page 4 of the text. And for this particular equation, we cannot make the equation look like equation 7 on page 4 of the text. Therefore, this equation is classified as non-linear. Another way to look at it is that if we look at the right-hand side of this equation, the right-hand side is a function of the dependent variable x, making the equation non-linear. So here are 4 different parts for this question. Please ask if you have questions about classifying, identifying differential equations.